Hi. We're in a different spot today. We're at the beach. We're at the beach and we're caffeinated. Guys, I am so happy to be here because I'm here for a few days. I'm by myself. I thought I would take this opportunity. As some of you may know, I am on a journey to a better mental health, better physical being, better everything about me, just trying to figure out me again. Now what that means is basically just rediscovering myself on my own, which is very hard, but we're doing it. So I'm here for a few days and there was a few things that I really wanted to get done. As you guys saw, that window that I showed you opening up to the amazing view of the ocean is just like the best part of my day, honestly. There's a beautiful balcony that I can go sit on as well. And yeah, the fact that I just get to wake up, open my window to a nice, beautiful view, it's great. This is just a little over an hour from where I live. I'm not gonna say where it is just for privacy reasons, but I really love it here. So I have not eaten breakfast yet, and it is currently about to be 12. I was gonna wake up at, I think like 8-ish is when I really wanted to. I did get sucked into amazing life coach on YouTube. Everything she said was just, I have no words. I have legitimately no words, and I can't think of her. Oh, I know her first name was like Margarita. Oh, and she had a crazy last name. It started with an N. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't look at it right now because I'm on my phone. I got sucked into this life coach and legitimately, so everything she said was obviously chef's kiss. It was everything that I feel like I really needed to hear. It was all about how to just make things and people gravitate towards you rather than being the one who was stuck in a, you know, not so great state of mind. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to, well, I'm here and you're here with me with the journey. I mean, maybe you're going through the same thing. Maybe you just want to see me better myself throughout time. I was watching so many videos where it was just how to be in more of your feminine energy and how to not care so much about external factors, everybody else, things of that nature, which I struggle very hard with. Truth be told, I want it gone. I want to change that so bad about myself. It's not even fun. That's part of why we're here. We're doing it on our own and we are figuring out some little things. But on another note, I made something last night, guys. I made something and I'm actually really proud of it. It's kind of funny, but it's also like, I'm like about it, but let me go get it. Bam! It's a blanket. I made a blanket. It's my first ever blanket. It's, okay, look, it's small. She like a little, you know, sitting on the couch, you know, put it up here, maybe down below, like cover your legs or something. It's fine. This works. It's really comfortable though. I went to the craft store and I basically just looked at the gajillion aisles of yarn that I didn't know existed until I went in there and kind of knew what I was looking for, but also like I was pretty lost. It's super comfy and it's just, you know, it's my first one. She's not perfect. She's a little bit of a weird shape-ish, kind of. It's a little more tighter than over here, but that's because I feel like I was getting at the end and I was all like, okay, how do I like close this off? And I didn't do it the way the other end was, so it's a little more stretchier on the side. But I think that these would be really cute gifts for anybody. And they're pretty easy to make. They're a little expensive. I do feel like this was one big thing of yarn, which was on sale for 20 bucks. And it made this really small blanket. I would definitely think as like gifts, I would do like 2 things of yarn. But you know, that stuff gets kind of pricey over time. But it's okay. It's a new little hobby I was trying out. Also, as you guys know, I do not have a full-on kitchen. So whenever I get to use beautifulness like this, I'm gonna take full advantage of it. Today I have a nice little comfort breakfast because it's just what I wanted on this little hangout of mine. Also, yeah, I tried to kind of put put myself together. The humidity said otherwise as soon as I tried to do something. So you know what? This is what we get. We get the frizz. My hair is thin and frizzy and curly at the same time. We're still trying to figure out what I want to do with this as well, because this is, I don't know. I like the blonde, but I also, at this point in my life, as of recently, I feel like it's not quite me. I don't know. I might do some, guys, I don't know. If anybody has any idea what might look good, I'm kind of thinking like, I'm torn between like a light brown and then I used to be like the auburny red, which looked really good. My hair used to be black. My natural color obviously is this. It's kind of just like a ashy medium brown, I guess. I don't know, we're still trying to figure that out. I also do want to get a couple more cartilage piercings, depending on what job I get next, because I'm looking into going back into full-time at this point for a lot of reasons. We'll see what other slight piercings I might want, but for right now, being at the job that I have, I can only have just ear piercings. Otherwise, everything else is looked down on. So let's make some breakfast. Hey guys, I wanted to close out this video with a little message. Some things that I have learned. It's not necessarily something that I am good at yet or can say that it does this and that for myself. However, I do know that it works. And I do know that it is part of healing processes, part of becoming the best you that you can. And I know it's very hard sometimes because we have the outside world, we have social media, we have family influences, friends influences, things like that. So it's not an easy task to do. And it takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of practice. And sometimes you just have to be with yourself. We tend to get sucked into relationships, things where it may just not quite align with us, and that's okay. And it's not something that where you have to necessarily get rid of important people in your life or people that you see often. It's just sometimes we have to get to know ourselves again. And I think that's one of the hardest part about being human. And it's funny, when I was looking into a lot of my life coaching videos last night, one of the big things that was heard is between the ages of 9 and 12 is when your memory is at its peak. You know so much more of what you like, things that make you happy or things that you want to do. And it's a lot easier to just, do them before we go into adulthood. So I was really reminiscing about that time in my life. And there's a lot that I honestly don't remember because of the things that I went through. If you really ponder back to when things were a little more carefree, what made you happy? Think about what made you happy. Think about what things you really enjoyed, because losing yourself and in adulthood is very common, and it's not something you should ignore. If you find yourself feeling so lost, feeling like you don't know what the next step is, well, there's also one other big thing that I learned, and that feeling lost is actually a good thing. Feeling lost means that you know that something isn't right. You know that you have a better potential. You know that there is something that you should be doing. Now it's time to just figure that out. And another thing that I learned was you have time. You have time to figure it out. There's no rush. There could be elements in life. You could be a parent, you could be young, be seeing all your other friends doing different things. You could be my age, you know, just turned 30. You know, there are some people who I feel like are doing much better than me at my age, but I also see a lot of struggle. I feel like as time has progressed, you know, this world is just kind of getting harder and harder to live in, especially with this idea of who we are supposed to be and what we're supposed to look like and things like that. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're all gonna end up in the same spot, right? So if I were to say a big message is get to know yourself again. And that is exactly what I am trying to do. If it's not today that you sit with yourself, ask yourself questions, look at yourself in the mirror for a few minutes, make yourself feel that uncomfortableness, then it's okay. You can watch me do it throughout a little time, and maybe hopefully I can influence you to do the same. I'm trying to be that positive influence. I'm trying to be that good, healthy, real influence. And I hope that I can help some people, because I know that the struggles that I went through is something that I really would hope to leave in the past. And it's not easy to, but it is possible. I think too, as us humans, we know when that time really is. Like, we know when we are supposed to do certain things. We know that something's not right. We know when we should be doing something better. We know that maybe we're not hanging around the right people. Maybe we're just not in the right relationship. You know, I know these things are extremely hard to get out of, you know, in certain scenarios and whatnot. Again, the only person that is holding you back is you. It's you and always will be you. You have an entire book to write on your life. And if the book that you are writing currently is not going the way that you want, throw that book away. Start another book. It could have some of the same bits of storyline from the past, right? There's a reason we threw that book away to start another one. You have to have your own back, and you have to feel that you trust yourself. And I think that's one of the biggest things that a lot of us don't really see. And I struggle with the same thing. I want to be able to trust myself again. Do I trust myself? Do I know myself? Do I know things I can handle? And right now the answer is no. But if you know that you don't trust yourself the way you would want to, then that's just the first step. Start changing little things. It could be little things, like get inside the type of energy that you really want. Get yourself that nice new outfit. Go on that walk you've been thinking about going on. Do that little hobby you think is dumb, but you would just want to see how it goes. Go to that crazy Zumba class you've been thinking about, but you're too scared to go to. Get out of the comfort zone. Get out of the comfort zone. And again, I am trying very hard myself to do the same. I am so stuck in my own comfort, and it's uncomfortable. The comfort is uncomfortable. I hope that makes sense. Get out there, go do something, go find yourself, go sit with yourself, talk to yourself. Think about the things you like. Think about what little aspects made you happy before life just took a dump. If you guys want to comment below as like a little notepad for yourself, what makes you happy? Like, I'm genuinely curious. What would make you happy that you feel like you cannot do? I want to know. I'm curious. Again, we're becoming family here. I want to know about you guys. As the channel will grow, that's another thing that I am working on as well, is I need to start talking as if things are actually going to happen. They will happen, not maybe. You can't take a step outside anymore and be like, oh God, it's raining. You can't control the weather, but the only thing you can control is your mindset about it. Oh, it's raining. Dang, just go get an umbrella. Keep going. We're still gonna go do what we're gonna do. Just need an umbrella, right? Personally, one of my biggest things that absolutely ruins my day, and it's something that I really need to practice to get out of, is outside people, outside sources, people who do things that are like either right in front of me or I hear about it. Things that they do that aren't nice or are rude or like, what the heck are you doing? You know what I mean? Things like that affect me. I have a hard time detaching from the fact that there aren't gonna be people who are there for you like you are for them. And it's okay, because it is an attachment problem that I do have with pretty much everybody in my life, except it's something that can be fixed. You know, don't let these outside sources affect you so much that you can't just fix your own world. You gotta be able to fix your own world before you can try and help anybody else. Otherwise, you're just taking all that baggage in. Start it. Do it. Feel it. Do it. Go explore it. Go explore yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I wanted to say. So anyways, enough of me blabbing, guys. I hope you did enjoy my little video today. Something a little bit different. My next video, I think I might do like a little get ready with me and chit chat. So I will end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video that was slightly different, but I am thoroughly enjoying it here. So yeah, take care, you guys. I'm here for you and always will be. Thanks for watching. Guys. I got here yesterday and realized that I have my laptop, right? You know, my phone charger. But not my laptop charger. I got YouTube videos to edit. I have homework to do. And also, of course, you know, I just like to watch YouTube on it and stuff. I ordered one on Amazon because I'm like, hey, they can get Amazon packages here. I just tried to charge it and I got the wrong one. I live an hour away, guys. And chargers everywhere I've looked are so expensive. It's like a whole tank of gas to buy a charger over here when I could drive an hour, a little over an hour, and an hour back. Anyways, well, I just talked to my husband and he's gonna meet me halfway. He's at work. I just wanted to, I didn't, why didn't I look? It's for a 2012 to 2013 MacBook. Yeah, I have like a 2023. Okay guys, we are trying positive thinking. So in my situation, I am frustrated that I left my charger at home and that I know, but like, probably isn't like a huge deal, but like I had a lot of stuff planned that I wanted to do with my computer while I was here. I am frustrated that I did leave the dang thing at home. A little extra frustrated that I got the wrong one and was carelessly just ordering one without looking at the year. I'm not very tech savvy, as we could tell. So I'm gonna look at the positives of this. I'm grateful that I can be met halfway. Well, I'm driving a little bit more than him because my car is a little bit more healthier. It's still early enough in the day where I will have time to edit my videos and do what I want to do on the computer. And also I get to enjoy a little bit of a scenic drive today. A little something to do. There's my little positivity about it. We have to look at the brighter side of things. It is not the end of the world. It's just a little bit of a setback and it's okay. So that is what I'm telling myself currently right now. It's fine. We're gonna just, you have to go with the flow of life, and sometimes this is the annoying flow of the life that we live, and that's okay. Anyways, I'm going to pretty much head out pretty soon to start driving because I have a little bit more driving to do than him, and then come back and edit this video. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of my night and do what I need to do. I'm done ranting. I just had to tell you guys about the little funny goofy setback that totally could have been avoided, but it's okay. Anyways, okay, I'm done.